It resembled more of a somber gathering, rather than a lively event. The unfortunate reason behind Harry and Meghan's decision to skip Charles's 75th birthday celebration. Their attendance at any family gathering has the ability to transform the environment into one resembling a mournful funeral rather than a joyous occasion. Hello, with all the regal splendor, we warmly welcome you to the Royal Family News channel. Now, let's get to the video. Prince Harry's deteriorating relationship with his father, as stated by Richard Eden, the Daily Mail Dire editor, is evidently at its lowest point to date. Given the circumstances, it is understandable that Prince Charles would prefer to exclude his younger son from the upcoming 75th birthday celebrations. The palace has declared that, following a day dedicated to advancing the King's anti-food waste campaign, an evening gathering will take place where immediate family members will convene. However, it appears that both Harry and Meghan will not be joining the guests. Eden believes that if Harry and Meghan were to attend any family gathering, it would give a somber atmosphere rather than a joyful one. In his most recent edition of the Palace Confidential newsletter, he penned those words. In 2018, Prince Harry and Meghan chose to delay their honeymoon as a gesture of respect, which reflected considerable differences from the present time, as noted by Eden. Their decision allowed them to have the opportunity to attend a garden party hosted at Buckingham Palace. To pay tribute to the 70th birthday of the former Prince of Wales and his lifelong commitment to various charities and patronages. The delay was interpreted as Meghan's way of expressing gratitude towards her new father-in-law, who accompanied her down the aisle at St. Eden. Wrote about how George's chapel was attended by someone other than her actual father, Thomas Markle. As King Charles approaches his 75th birthday next Tuesday, controversy arises as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex find themselves 5,000 miles away in California. This week, a representative for Harry and Meghan refuted a claim mentioned in a Sunday Times article stating that he was invited to his father's birthday party but declined the invitation. The spokesperson confirmed that Buckingham Palace had not reached out to the couple with an invitation. According to Eden, it is evident that the relationship between the king and his younger son has deteriorated significantly. Harry does not feel compelled to reconcile with his father, as the king refuses to spend time with him on his birthday. To be honest, it's understandable why he feels that way. Having Harry and Meghan attend any family gathering nowadays would give it a somber tone rather than a joyful one. It's true, Harry has transformed completely since marrying Meghan. And it appears that he is currently just following the orders of those who pay him. And we owe it all to Meghan. Fortunately, the family has successfully moved forward. Regrettably, due to various unjustifiable reasons, both individuals have chosen to entirely disconnect themselves from the royal family. They would have had the necessary protection as they both suffer mentally from their past encounters. The invitation extended by the grandparents for a Christmas gathering at Sandringham was declined by them. I cannot believe he would treat his grandparents in such a disrespectful manner, particularly considering their immense generosity towards both of them. I believe the Markle Mountbatten family is feeling resentful as a result of their past decisions, which have left them with no opportunity for correction. Meghan and Harry resided on the premises of Windsor Castle following their marriage. They had the luxury of being driven to all their destinations, traveling in private jets, enjoying a dedicated team of staff, round-the-clock security, allowances for clothing and food, and the benefits just kept coming. Harry received approximately $2. He receives an annual allowance of $5 million from his father. It appears that both individuals were unaware of the impending loss of their security, annual allowance, and transportation allowance. Now, approximately $10 million of their yearly expenses, which were previously covered by someone else, is likely coming out of their own pockets. Did they really believe that independence meant having complete freedom to do as they pleased, with someone else footing the bill for everything? Meghan had grand aspirations of becoming a superstar. She had the expectation of receiving a movie salary worth $10 million. And she believed that Harry's endorsement deals would bring him significant wealth. It is clear that their aspirations did not materialize as a result of their own actions. They lacked the necessary skill, intellect, and rationality. However, despite possessing all the necessary credentials, they are prone to encountering failure. However, it is perplexing that the duo failed to comprehend that resigning from their positions as senior royals. Certainly, they were bound to forfeit their earnings and perks similar to those of typical employees. I suppose Harry believed that his father would continue to generously provide him with any amount of money he desired. However, it is clear that he was mistaken. Due to their continuous insults directed towards the royal family, it is highly unlikely that they will receive any further financial support. According to reports, Meghan is said to have accumulated approximately $4 million from her involvement in a cable TV series where she had a small part. Harry received a substantial inheritance of at least $8,000,000 from Diana, and the Queen Mother also left him a significant portion of her estate, which exceeded the amount she gifted to William. A reasonable approximation indicates that Harry brought approximately $20 million into the marriage. Despite their considerable wealth, they were still unable to achieve financial independence from the royal family. Now, they had the option to purchase a pleasant and affordable 5-bedroom house within a secure gated community using their available funds. In addition, they could have embraced a luxurious lifestyle, indulging in a couple of annual vacations in utmost comfort. However, they would have opted for commercial flights instead of private jets. Instead, Meghan insisted on acquiring this grand estate in Montecito, accompanied by extensive grounds that demanded costly upkeep and a substantial mortgage. They choose to travel in luxurious private jets, a costly method of transportation, for every destination they visit. Meghan lavishly invests in clothes that do not align with her size, resulting in excessive expenditures. In most cases, it tends to be either slightly oversized or slightly undersized. She appears disheveled and casually discards it after using it. The issue lies in their millionaire status, as they believe they are entitled to a billionaire's way of living. I am unaware of the individuals who continue to cater to these foolish people, providing them exclusive access to private jet rides and complimentary accommodations in luxurious hotels, providing them with these luxury holidays without charge. Meghan and Harry freely utilize the donated funds within their archival charity as they see fit. They conceal it in a location, most likely the same place where Doria keeps her finances safe. In my opinion, the Spotify executive was completely accurate in describing the two individuals as a couple of deceitful opportunists. Meghan utilized Invictus to cover the expenses of private jets and her extravagant designer wardrobe. They significantly burden the one reputable charitable organization they are part of. Now, the other charities primarily serve as a disguise to fund their personal expenses. However, our funds are depleting rapidly. The current living situation is not sustainable in the long run. Despite all that has occurred, they persist in attempting to maneuver their way back into the royal family as part-time members. There was an individual who handled the financial obligations. He had the privilege of being raised in magnificent castles and expansive estates. This was something he was accustomed to. Naturally, he had anticipated receiving identical treatment. Meghan felt extremely fortunate when she tied the knot with Harry. She presumed that he possessed an immense fortune amounting to billions of dollars. Similar to countless lottery winners, she began splurging recklessly. They had high hopes of securing significant wealth in Hollywood too. Meghan was confident that she would soon achieve A-list status in the film industry. Harry was guaranteed a minimum payment of $100,000 for each speech he gave. Subsequently, they realized that individuals in Hollywood hold no interest in their presence. They lack talent, they are dull, and they also possess unkind characteristics. To put it in different terms, Harry no longer relies on the palace to maintain his polished image and hide his true self. Their desire was for autonomy. They have achieved it. However, they were unprepared for the requirement to pay their bills as a component of that situation. They are currently in a state of panic due to the newfound responsibility of covering their own expenses. Despite their best efforts, they are unable to succeed. The author's book was not successful, their Spotify partnership ended, Netflix is likely to discontinue their collaboration, and Meghan's upcoming book is anticipated to contribute to their downfall due to its lack of credibility. Who would be interested in perusing such content? Therefore, if their current circumstances do not concern them, I anticipate that they will grow apprehensive once their financial resources are depleted. Meghan ensnared Harry within her trap as she believed herself to be destined for royalty. She believed she would become queen once it was Harry's time to become king. Realizing the impossibility, she made the decision to escape and lead Harry in pursuit. I am eagerly anticipating her breakup with Harry as she is likely to pursue a wealthier partner, if such a person exists. I am uncertain about her future, but I anticipate it to be unfavorable. That's it for the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share with those interested. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for joining us, have a great day, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.